Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a video, a video idea I got from a comment section, actually, and it's about the difference between being an advanced flipper and, an expert flipper, is how I'm going to word it, right, because, I feel like standards, have changed a lot, even throughout the past 5 years. Like, at some point, behind the eight balls were advanced tricks, and so were helix, if, anything that's kind of weird. So first is what I'm going to do is define my definition of being advanced, and then my definition of being expert or above. And being advanced means you have some advanced tricks, right? So like you can giraffe. You don't have to be able to giraffe. I'm just giving like an example. You can pull off rollovers and chaplains on all your fingers. You can do like, oh my god, you have a variety of tricks you can do at any given time, right? And also you have some fundamental deck ideas, because I feel like you don't have to, but like even if you don't know something like a spine grab, it's kind of weird nowadays, because I feel like a lot of flippers use things like that. And my next little thing is I'm going to be what defines an expert flipper, because I feel like there's a huge gap from being an expert flipper from being an advanced flipper. I would like to say I'm an expert flipper, maybe not on camera freestyling, but if I have a setup combo, you'll probably see this more in my shorts than anything. I can flip pretty well, maybe not like freestyling something like this. That gin knuckle duster keeps on dropping, and I don't know why. Let me just get that out of the way, like something out of the way, not that, let me get something out of the way, and it's that you're not bad if you're not considered an expert flipper. You could be intermediate and still do something better than me. Like I can barely choker fan, like, at all. I can do a Rev Z choker, and that's about the extent of my choker fanning abilities, and even then it's not the best. So I consider being an expert flipper having a recognizable style, which I feel like my style is pretty recognizable. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention with advanced, you have to be able to not only do the tricks, but combine them smoothly. So if you're able to do something like a giraffe, oh my god, something like a that was bad, an index giraffe to cherry picker, it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like that. You want it to look that was mid, but you want it to look smooth and like it all fits together as one combo, you know. I just need to oil this because I haven't given it some oil in a minute. Also, I'm not feeling the best today, so that's why my flipping's a little bit mid. Kind of shaky for some reason. But there we go. And I will make a video on balsam oils here after all the reviews I have lined up. But then it comes to being an expert flipper, and being an expert flipper means your flow, as in connecting tricks, connecting tricks and your trick execution are both really good, right? Like, my favorite clip that I've posted is of actually my expert soap that I got expert with. It's with this on this rug. I'm just kind of chilling, and I open it up. Here's like actually like really nice flowy opening. I opened it up with a rough thumb rollover to middle finger rollover, like a giraffe almost, to that, and then into a ring finger cherry picker to my middle finger, into a middle finger cherry picker to my index, and then into like a walking ladder kind of thing out of that. And then I ladder it back up and go into a scissor, a rev chatter, spine grab, do like this weird little thumb roll, go into a chaplain, and then I do a pop trap into a backhand fan. And then out of the backhand fan, I catch it with my pinky, throw it up, and do one of those. But those tricks might not have looked very good like that, and that might have even been like intermediate, because I didn't try to execute it with the most flow, right? Or like actually any at all. But if I did, I messed up, but yeah, it looks a lot better, right? And I think that is a main thing, is you have to be able to connect tricks together. So it's not only like being able to connect behind the 8-ball into a helix, into a shortstop. It's being able to connect really advanced tricks. So like, scissor to rev chatter to cherry. I mean, cherry picker is not the most advanced trick, but I really like it. Cherry picker to giraffe to backhand fan to DKD, and then also, with that being said, another thing is your transitions, because you can be doing really advanced tricks like a giraffe, but then be throwing a thumb rollover out of it, or like a whip rollover for every single transition. So like, or like one of these, and then you do this, and it just doesn't look as good throwing a thumb rollover after every trick. Because imagine if that's what my flipping looked like it was just an advanced trick and then a thumb rollover right after. That would be really repetitive and not look the best. So you want to try to avoid that as well. Also, you have to have, I think I already said a distinguished style, but let me go a little bit more into that. You have to, like, if you are doing a flipping clip and someone looks at it, they're like, oh, that, that's swordfish. And then I'm like, yeah, Like, a good example is Shueh, Hsueh. It's actually pronounced Sha or something like that, but he makes a whole bunch of old accounts and will submit clips, and everyone will instantly know it's him just because what his flipping looks like. And you have to be able to, like, have that type of distinguished flipping style. You know, and then one last thing is you also have to understand what you're doing, which might seem stupid, but people, a lot of beginners, maybe some intermediate people, are like, I'll just use the Rev cherry picker as an example, or some sort of handle swap, swapping move. So not like a basic thumb rollover, because I feel like most people understand why that's swapping handles, but like if you're to do a safe like that, you're gonna end up on the same handle. But with something like what's a good, I mean, you could just say this, but I feel like a lot of people are going to understand that's just a basic handle swap. So I'm gonna go for this little combo opener. It's start on the safe handle and then go around, and then you're going to do a Rev cherry picker, and then you're on the bite handle. And people kind of are confused why that happens, because you do a full rotation, so you're still on the safe handle as you transfer in to this trick. But then all of a sudden you're on the bite handle, and people just, I feel like the Rev cherry picker is a good example. I'm kind of rambling, but because you do this motion, and depending on what you do, you end up on the safe handle. If you're holding the bite handle, that is. If you're holding the bite handle, you could end up holding the safe handle afterwards, which looks like that. Or you could end up holding the bite handle after, which looks like that. And all that is a simple finger placing thing, but a lot of people don't understand it, and that's why I feel like transitions also are like a big thing, is because if you don't know how to transition your tricks well together, you don't understand all of it is that what you're doing, which could make your flow look bad, which can make your trick execution wobbly and wonky, which can just bring down your flipping in general and make it harder to execute harder tricks. So literally every single aspect of flipping plays into another part of it. Like, if I was to not have very good flow, it'd make it harder for me to build up, momentum for the next trick, which wouldn't look great. But if you do have good flow, then you can build momentum for the next trick. And then if you have good execution, that continues your good flow for the momentums of the tricks, which means that harder tricks will come a lot easier, which means you can make harder combos and get consistent with harder tricks faster. So, hold on, let me hit a double scissor and that'll end up the video. That was mid, okay. But anyways, that's just my little TED Talk today. Tomorrow will be the Trident review, so yeah.